What does having no personal space, cooked pork, and singing like a rock star have in common? Let's talk about it. Yo everybody, what's up? It's your boy Jesse, coming to you today with another video on this beautiful morning here in the Philippines. Today I'd like to talk about some of the little quirks and things that you get used to when living in the province of the Philippines. I had a list with me, but I forgot it at home and I don't feel like walking back home to get it. I'm always on a time crunch, so I don't really want to spend time going back home. I'll just go by memory. As you could guess, some of that is going to deal with personal space, some of it's going to deal with food, some of it's going to deal with some of the general things that happen in the province life of the Philippines that are quite different but quite fun. So let's get into the video. Number one, probably one of the biggest things biggest quirks about living in the province of the Philippines is the constant videoke and karaoke. This is something that I have had to get used to, either being part of it at a party or being or hearing it constantly where I live. It's just something that happens. I don't know why. People just do it here. They love doing it, and you always have those people that sing as if they are in a rock band. I find that so funny. It's so fun to watch. You always have those people who just absolutely love to sing and do their thing with everybody watching and listening. Usually this kind of stuff happens at parties and get-togethers. They bring out the videoke machine and the microphone and they pass it around and everybody sings it, wants to sing, but there's always that one person who loves to sing quite a bit more than others. It's just something fun that Filipino people do here. I quite enjoy it. I don't sing. I tend to let other people sing, although I will sing if I get really drunk. Then I do sing. Another thing, speaking of the get-togethers, is you are typically expected to take some of the food home, and not just at get-togethers, but even at restaurants. Like in America, when I ate at a restaurant, I never got to-go boxes or bags. I always ate what I could and then let the restaurant just toss the rest, because I never really cared much for leftovers. Here it's quite different. People will always get to go bags if they don't eat everything, and when they're at parties, they're expected to take some food home, so they do. I don't typically do that. My fiance might, but usually if we're at somebody else's party, we don't, because we're okay with food. We don't have to worry about it as much. We let other people take it. The only time that's different, though, is like when we go see my fiance's dad, and he specifically has like fish he's caught or something that he wants me to try. And if I don't go with her, she just brings it home. Yeah, she cooks it, and like yesterday, she went to go see her dad. I didn't go because of my new master's program, but she did. But he gave her some squid and some fish that he wanted me to try. And by the way, I love it. I love squid. Squid is so good. But that's something that's really normal here that I didn't really do in America. I don't typically do it here. It's usually just my fiance that's like, oh, let's get it to go, and then she'll get it to go. So there's that. And then there's also the tricycles. Usually my fiance and me don't have to worry about this because we just rent the whole tricycle. But when we don't, or if we get in a jeepney, which has only happened twice, by the way, a little thing about personal space. But if we don't get We don't rent the trike out, or when we see other people, man, they stack those trikes and those jeepneys full. I remember when I was in the jeepney that time, they put so many people in there, and one of the guys smiled because he saw me and he said, "Only in the Philippines." And I said, "Yeah, only in the Philippines." Packing us in the jeepney like we're a can of sardines being packed. But that's something that happens a lot in the province. I guess maybe it happens in the city too, I'm not sure, but it for sure happens in the province a lot. I am so shocked at how sturdy these tricycles are. And so that's another thing that I found was quite fun, quite interesting. It's a quirk that obviously is not something that you would see in America, because we don't have trikes or jeepneys. So it's just something that's a little fun and interesting. And then of course you've got at celebrations always have what they call lechon. I don't know, it's not fried, I don't think, but I'll show videos of it. I've ate it a few times. It's really good. I don't typically eat pork, but it's a good pork. Well, it's got to be good, let me tell you, because when I was in America, I never ate pork. I don't remember, I have never in my life, as far as I can remember, or at a restaurant ordered anything in America that was pork. And when I lived on my own and bought food, I don't remember ever buying pork. Well, other than ham, I'd buy ham for sandwiches. That's it. But the lechon here is actually really good. It's a pig, in case you didn't know what pork was, but it's a pig, and they cook it a certain way. It's so tender, and I love the fat on it. I'll definitely have videos posted up of what lechon is. And then you have the fiestas. Now, I've had videos posted of this. I'll post some more on this one. In fiestas, there is no personal space. Everybody is tight together, especially during like street dancing. Everybody's tight together. Everybody's laughing and joking. I remember doing street dancing in Calibo. At first, I thought I would hate it. I really did, because I don't like being around a lot of people who are really close to me. I feel my anxiety just spikes up. But the thing is even though that's all true, it was still fun because the people were so nice. I ended up having a lot of fun. And I told my fiance, I told her brother at first, I said, I'm probably not going to like this because I don't like being around so many people all crowded around me with loud music playing. I feel like I'm going to start shaking. Within 5 minutes, people were like, hey, I was wearing, I don't even know what they were called. I was wearing one of the traditional things. Again, I'll put the video up here. I can't remember what they were called, but people loved it. Oh, that's another thing I love about the Philippines, by the way. There's none of this crap like usually white people do in America. Oh, cultural appropriation. You're this race, so you shouldn't wear this or do this. It's not like that in the Philippines. In the Philippines, I put that on and people loved it. People absolutely loved it. They were so happy to see me there and dressing like them and having fun and dancing. They didn't see me as a white person. They saw me as just another person who wants to enjoy their time street dancing and talking and drinking, just having a good time. In America, it's not always like that. There are a lot of people who say, oh, you can't wear that because you're not Filipino, or and like the traditional Chinese clothing. I've seen people wear that and they'll say, oh, you can't wear that because you're not Chinese, or you're white, or you're black, or whatever. It's not like that here. People embrace that. People love it when you do that. People love seeing you want to be part of their culture. Well, I'm going off on a tangent again, but that's something I've really enjoyed. And Calibo is not province, but it's not a big city either. It's kind of, I don't know what I would call Calibo. It's not suburban. It's definitely an urban area, but it's not a big city. It's definitely not a major city in the Philippines. I think the closest major city, if you don't include Boracay, because I don't know if I'd call Boracay a major city. I think the closest one to us is Iloilo. Here's another funny one. They call it chismes or something like that. It's mostly women that do it. I don't get into it. I hate gossip. I don't want to be part of it. I don't even want to hear the gossip. It's not for me. It's like drama. I don't want any drama. That's why my brother and me don't talk anymore, because I didn't want to deal with the drama that he brought. But this is kind of a funny one. Let's just say it like this. Gossiping, chismes, travels faster than it takes for you to get home. So let's just say my fiance and me are walking down the road, holding hands or whatever, and someone sees us. Man, that gossip gets around town quicker than by the time we get home. It's actually funny. It's funny how much, especially the women here, love to gossip, and that's just a woman thing. That is naturally what women typically do. It's not a big thing in America anymore. We've kind of broken down gender roles so much in America that women are being less women and men are being less of men. Here, it's still very separated, which I like. I like that about here, because men and women are different. And so it's actually kind of nice. As much as I don't like gossip, it is kind of nice being able to see women being allowed to be women. They're allowed to be women, and that's a good thing. Yes, I know gossip can be bad. It can. But it is kind of natural. That's how people interact with each other. I don't get into the gossip. When people gossip about me, I just don't care. I really don't. I just ignore it. If my fiance is worried about someone gossiping about us, I just tell her I really don't care. I just don't. Gossip, whatever. It's fine with me. But yeah, that's another funny thing. That chismes, it'll get around quick. And one of the other things I found so interesting about the province life is that the barangay hall is a place for a barangay council, but it's also a place where people go play basketball. It's a place where they have get-togethers and fiestas. There's videoke. It's a place people go for TikTok videos. I've seen plenty of TikTok videos of people doing dance videos in the barangay hall. It's a place to do all of that. It's not just for the council members. It's for the whole city, which I kind of like that. It's a place where people can get together and talk to each other. It's actually pretty nice, if you ask me. And finally, guys, I suppose another quirk, the last quirk I'll talk about is just how much everybody knows each other, and they give each other nicknames. My fiance has called several people Indai, and I don't get it. I don't get it. I've never done that in America. I usually just address people by their name. Like her aunt, she calls her Manang Indai, but she calls someone else that too. And Tuto, there's several people with that. The nicknames are used a lot here. People call each other by nicknames, and it's something that I have to get used to, because I still don't do it. I still address people by their first name, usually their given name. I don't really call them Indai. I might say Po if I'm talking to someone who's older, as a sign of respect, but that's not really like a nickname. That's just to show a sign of respect. But yeah, that's something that happens a lot in the province life, is everybody knows each other and they all have nicknames of some sort. There you go, guys. That's it. If you ever come to the Philippines, I recommend going to the province. The province is nice. It's a nice slow pace. You can hear the birds chirping out here. It's beautiful. People are kind. People are friendly. People love to talk here. Even if they can't always speak the best English, they do their very best, and it's nice to see people try to make you feel welcome when they don't have to, but they do anyhow. So if you ever come to the Philippines, I recommend going to the province. Yeah, check out the city. Yeah, check out the islands like Boracay and Palawan, but also kind of check out the province. See what's going on here. It's fun. It's nice. There you go, guys. That's my advice to you here at the end. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, blah, 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 you know what to do. Send me a comment down below. Hit that like and subscribe button, guys. Know that you are valuable and that you matter. God bless. Peace.